How you guys doing? Rob here with Aloha Android. Please excuse me. I just getting stuffy. Here in Phoenix, it gets hot, it gets cold in the fall winter time. So it goes cold and it gets back up hot. The next week it goes back down to being cold. So freaking weird here. Anyways, today ends my LG Realm challenge. It's not been a full 30 days, and I'm going to explain to you guys why, as brief as I can. I did have to switch back to my LG Vault, and I'm going to explain. But let me start off by saying that in no way did I switch back because this phone was bad. This is not a bad phone. As a matter of fact, this is probably one of the only devices I've ever really reviewed that I could actually give an approval that this device is good. It's good in many ways. It has flaws in some ways, and the flaws that it has is the reason why I needed to switch back to my LG Vault. Honestly, if everything had worked the way that I wanted it to, this would have remained my driver until my Hydro Icon came back from Kyocera, which, yes, it has not come back yet. I'll explain that in a different vlog. So let me start off with all the good things about the LG Realm. Size. Size matters for me. I don't want a huge bulky phone, which, by the way, I'm not even getting the ZTE Max. I got to play around with it, and I don't like it. Sharp Aquos Crystal, maybe sometime in the future, but not right now. But back to the Realm. Size matters, and for a device to fit in my hands like this, it's really snug, really comfortable. I can use it. I don't feel like I'm holding such a huge brick. Yet because of how small it is, the screen doesn't allow you to feel that. The screen makes you feel like that it's actually a big phone, but it's not. It's small, 4.5-inch display. It's great. Camera, pictures, in my opinion, are good. Okay, I've seen people post things about that it has crappy camera, fuzzy pictures. I didn't get that. I posted a video because I do have the Zoe app on here from HTC, and I was able to make a slideshow with it. And I posted that up on my second channel, so if you guys want to go to my second channel and watch that clip. You guys can see how the pictures go in indoor, outdoor. That's how I did it. I also uploaded a couple of videos, day and night. Well, with lighting and then with low lighting. I was outside at night, and one of them at Jack in the Box, and I did a video for you guys. So I'm dedicated. But like I say, the camera just performs great. Now, if you want to compare it to flagships, of course flagship phones are going to spank it. But we're talking about budget devices and devices with Boost Mobile, and this has to be on my top 5 as one of the with a great camera on my top 5. Battery life is amazing, and yes, someone commented and made a very great point that the battery would be good on this because since it doesn't have to push such high pixel density and colors and stuff like that, the battery actually lasts longer because the screen is not high definition and all that stuff. So, but that doesn't matter to me because if you look at the screen, it's really clear. It's really clear. I mean, brighting is kind of up, but you guys see. They say viewing angles is weird. I don't know about, right there you might catch something like that, but like a little shading here and there, it gets doesn't get too dark, okay? I don't know where people get that idea from. You can still see the screen from angles. Actually, let's unlock the screen and then you guys can, you guys see what I mean? Viewing angles are not that bad. Not that bad at all. Still see the screen. So, the screen is actually pretty good, and how vivid and clear it is doesn't kill the crap out of your battery, and that's what matters. Because above all things, one of the major things that everyone looks towards is battery life. How long are you going to get with it? Now, I think people are a little bougie and out of there when they're like, oh my god, it's got to get like 2 or 3 days battery time. Like, no, it doesn't need to, because you go home. Unless you're a person who likes to stay away from home for like 2 or 3 days at a time, then yeah, you might want a phone that's going to give you 3 days time before you have to charge again. But if you go home every night, this phone is really going to do it for you. You can wake up in the morning, unplug it, go through what you got to go through in the day, YouTube, email, phone calls, text messaging, video chat. Well, I'll get to the video chat section later, but you can do some of it. And by the time you get home, you'll still have at least, for me, I had like 26% left when I got home. And I mean when I got home, is like when I got home and I'm climbing into bed to go to sleep, I had like 26% left. So before I went to sleep. So, I mean, it can hang. It hangs really good battery time. And of course, yeah, I got a case for it. This is the case I was telling you guys I got for it. It's really nice. I really don't need to have a case on it, but I just want to keep it protected. Of course, I put a screen protector on there too that came with the case, so keep the phone in near perfect condition. So why did I drop the phone as my daily driver? It has to do with Hangouts, and I don't know if it's just my device, because the front-facing camera, when you do videos, there's this little glitch that happens when you record a video with the front-facing camera. It kind of goes dark and then comes light again. So that was like kind of weird. But when I started to video chat with my relatives, because I talk with my relatives, we video call each other. We use Hangouts. I guess that's the reason why I like that app so much, is because we really put it through all its uses. And I would be in a video chat. I would start a video chat. We would exchange pleasantries, and then boom, it would just force stop, force close, and notice it kept doing it every time I would be in a video chat. Using it to do Google Voice calls was fine. Over 3G and over Wi-Fi, it was fine. But when I used the video call feature, it would just kill out. And so I talk with relatives a lot using Hangouts, video chat. So that's why I had to go back to my LG Vault. To give you guys honestly, if Hangouts worked on this phone, this would have been my daily driver until my Kyocera Hydro Icon came back, which I'll explain in another video why I don't have it yet. But this would have just maintained. I would have kept this on my account until Kyocera sent back my Hydro Icon, and I don't even know if I would switch back to the Icon. I probably would have stayed on this for a little bit longer than that. But I couldn't, and it's been a week. So, just to answer real quick, I'm not giving the phone away because I really, really, really do like this phone. This phone is awesome. All kinds of goodness. It's rooted. It was easy to root. A couple of people actually have gotten theirs rooted too, so big ups to you guys. And when you root it, you can de-bloat it so you can free up some more storage. You can fix the SD card issue with KitKat, and therefore push more of the applications to your SD card than usual. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but you could do it. It would just like say you had like a 10 megabyte application and you moved it to your SD. It would only move like maybe 800 kilobytes or so. I don't know if you guys experienced that, but I did. And after doing the SD card fix, which you could download on the Play Store, when I moved a 10 megabyte application, like 6 megabytes of it would move to the SD card, and about 3 point something megabytes would remain on the internal storage. So really does help a lot when you root the device. And it's so simple to root. You don't have to go through all the stuff you do with HTC devices. I mean, I love HTC devices, but they give you freaking hell to root. So LG is like very simple, almost as simple, well, about as simple as Samsung is. So yes, would I recommend this device? You'd bet your butt I would. Your lucky dollar. I would recommend this to anyone out there who's looking for a great budget device that, or even just a backup phone, something that you want to use at home, keep in your car, or whatever you guys want to use it for. But, for a daily driver, frick yeah, this is a great phone. One of the top phones I like from LG, even though it's not such a high-powered flagship, even though it's, only 3G and no LTE, this phone in my book gets like 4.5 stars. So that's pretty much my final review on this device. Unless I find like custom ROMs and stuff like that for in the future, you guys will see this phone back on my show. But I'm back on my LG Vault. Oh, my voice scratched. Yeah. Anyways, guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Helps me out. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. And you guys can check out my back catalog by going to my video list and seeing what else I put up on YouTube in the last 2 years. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. You guys are clutch. I'll see you guys next time.